Okay, hello, welcome back to part 2 of my behind the scenes engagement shoot. So you're still on top of my camera. We've just entered Cardiff Castle, and like with the early stages of the photo shoot, I'm just letting them be themselves. I'm hanging back a little bit. In this instance, I'm not giving them any instructions whatsoever. Just want them to go ahead and do what feels comfortable. So I've let them walk on ahead. Made a little joke about them not falling over. It was quite slippery on the floor that night, and it was me trying not to fall over more than anything. But anyway, we digress. So again, completely not posing them. I'm letting them walk on ahead. I'm holding back and taking some pictures of them. They're looking at the Alice in Wonderland themed lights that Cardiff Castle have put on display here. So even though you can't see it on camera or can't hear it in any of the conversations we've had, I could still feel a bit of trepidation and nerves in the couple. So what I wanted to do is hold back even more. Less direction than ever. Minimal direction. So other than a few suggestions of maybe we can walk over there or maybe you can stand by there, I didn't tell them to do anything. Everything you're seeing here on your screen happened naturally. And I mean, for the most part, most of my shoots will be like that anyway. I'm quite introverted and shy myself, and I don't really feel comfortable telling people what to do by nature. I'm not bossy in that sense, and I don't like posing people, as I said and alluded to previously. So we're just having a little scout round now, having a little chat, forgetting that we're on a photo shoot, because they've travelled a long way to actually be in Cardiff. So I wanted them also to enjoy their final night in Cardiff with the lights and do more what they wanted to do rather than what I suggested they do. So they're having a little play around here with these, I want to say ostriches, right? But my animal knowledge ain't the best. I'm sure you'll correct me. But look, they're interacting with the lights, they're having fun, and because I'm not in their face, they're almost unaware that I'm taking some of these pictures, which is nice. So, onto the last scene now. We've walked over to the marshmallow stand. So, adjacent to the ice rink, you've got a whole row of like stalls selling different beers and foods and whatnot. They were all quite busy, so I suggested the marshmallow stand looked like the least busy. So Alan got him and Amy some marshmallows, and again, I'm holding back from any directions here other than just enjoy yourselves. Again, it's their evening. They came to meet me for an engagement shoot, yes, but they're also out together enjoying their final night in Cardiff before they head home. So I want them to have as much natural fun as possible. Even something you've arranged doesn't have to be forced to happen, if that makes sense, you know? So I'm walking around getting different angles, fully aware that there's lots of people around me. One thing you have to learn as a photographer is to not care that people are watching you with a camera in your hand. Just blend into the background and do your thing. Just do it. Have the balls to do it. Take the pictures. Doesn't matter. You're there for one purpose and one purpose only, and it's to take those pictures. Now Alan starts becoming a little bit playful here, as you can see. He's covering Amy's face and they're laughing, loving life. It's quite funny. And those moments don't happen with direction, you know. I mean, some photographers might have said, oh, do something playful, cover her face, but I didn't tell them to do that. They thought of that all by themselves. So I'm having a quick chat with them here. I think I've told Alan that he didn't toast his marshmallows properly or something like that. So that's what they're doing. And I'm still hovering around, trying to look for different angles. I'm always anticipating the moment, always anticipating something's going to happen. I can't make those moments happen. They happen by themselves, you know, so I'm ready. But what I wasn't ready for was after this photo, I think Amy poked him in the eye accidentally. You don't see it on camera, unfortunately. But, yeah, she's poked him accidentally on this bit here that I've seen them laughing about it now. But funnily enough, this made for some brilliant photos. Candid, natural, reaction to something funny that had happened on the day that wasn't planned, and you make the most of it. And that's what I always do. I anticipate something happening, and when it does, I'm there to capture it happening, and that's what it is. Look how lovely that photo is, and she's just checking that he's okay and he's not in pain. That's all it was, and that's that. I'm coming up to the last set of photos now, which wraps up the photo shoot and the engagement shoot, and therefore it'll wrap up the video. So you can see me talking and laughing with them. Yeah, but I'm always ready for something to happen, as I say. And that's what it is. I'm really grateful that you've watched this all the way through. I hope it's given you an insight, both from a photographer's perspective and a client's perspective, as to how you don't have to be posed or pose somebody to get good pictures. Just natural environment, natural things, feelings, interactions, all of those things can happen without too much direction. The most I said to them was, let's walk this way, why don't we stand over there? And the rest they did themselves. And they're not models, they're just a couple that are in love, have got natural chemistry between them. And I know what to do with my camera to capture those moments. So that's how easy it can be. And yeah, if you're watching it on YouTube, don't bother subscribing, don't hit the like button. I'm not really fussed on that sort of stuff, but feel free to comment below what you thought of the photos and if you liked it. And other than that, if you're watching it before Christmas, have a lovely Christmas.